on. Johnny in that red jacket. Gil is already lit. Brett is so pretty. How you not love Johnny? Michaela, let's not do these braids anymore, okay? Was he not on the list? Oh, is that true? Am I the only one who looks at Johnny's lips in perfect tea? Oh, Val, you look so pretty. I am probably going to exploit your husband. I'm not playing with you. What do we think Zach's ex-girlfriends look like? I got pants on now, though. It's ridiculous how you're acting right now. Why are you trying to suit jacket on with a hoodie on your body all day? You need to be Big Daddy in charge. She probably owns a swing. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Or 7. What did I tell y'all about your whole face? They're Vietnamese. I was totally wrong. Oh, I love this. Why was that so tough for me? What up, y'all, and welcome back to part 2 of Married at First Sight, season 13, episode 1. I think this is when the couples get to meet each other. I'm not sure if this is a bachelorette party or if we're going wedding dress or tuxedo dress suit shopping. But let's get to it, y'all. I don't want to waste no time. I'm still excited. Fun fact for those of you guys who actually watched the last video, I wasn't wearing pants in that. I got pants on now though, y'all. Don't worry. I feel like there's a portion in the video where like you can see my leg. We're not gonna do that no more. You know what? I'm watching all these guys and like Johnny has on a bubble jacket. Rachel has on one of them teddies. Is this when Texas started to freeze over? That would be a very interesting wedding. Oh, Zach just said, let's do shots around. Earlier, I was like, oh, maybe Michaela will bring him out of his shell. Maybe Zach's out. Also, what do we think Zach's ex-girlfriends look like? You know what I'm asking for. Wait, everybody's 35 except for Zach. Yeah, Michaela looks gorgeous here. I love that as the other two, like Bao and Mirla are talking, very introverted, very, it sounds like she said ambivert, which I'm assuming is both. Michaela and Brett were like, not my problem. I make friends easily. I'll be outside. This is great. It's my life is not calculated. This is fun for me.
Make sure she has less than 1,000 followers on IG. That's
Gil, I see I'm going to be going back and forth with you every 5 seconds in these episodes. Less than 1,000 followers, not an IG model. First of all, 1,000 followers does not mean IG model. 2, what's wrong with your ego? You need to be Big Daddy in charge. You need to be the one everybody's looking at. You not comfortable? You not secure? But no, I've actually deadass like heard that from some of my male friends. Like, oh, finding a girl who doesn't have thousands of followers. This is also like a couple of years ago, maybe several years ago, when like I think the influencer thing wasn't very big in our community, at least. Meanwhile, y'all liking all of this and this on the gram. It's just so interesting how different men are. Like, I just had this conversation with my homegirl and I'm like going through my exes and I'm like, this one was like, I had one ex who was like, you duped me, you wear sneakers all the time. And I'm like, yeah. Then I had another ex who was like, oh, I love that you wear sneakers and you could like be down with us. Then I have another one like, oh, you dress too sexy. And another one is like, you need to wear tighter clothes because people need to see. It's just like, y'all, you can't please anybody, so just do you. He said, I want somebody who's clingy. So from a 1 to a 5, I want a 2. That means she's not clingy. Listen to the differences in the conversations between the men and the women. Men are like, yo, she need to look like this. Here's my laundry list. And the women are like, I just want to make sure I don't lose myself. I want to make sure when I put myself out there that he accepts me and he's ready and willing to love me. Johnny said that Ryan seems like a weary traveler. Like he's traveled a long road to get here and he's just ready to make it to the end. How you not love Johnny? Brett is so pretty. Bao just said, I want to make sure they're not the class clown. Then she mentioned that her celebrity crush was Conan O'Brien. What do you really want, Bao? Do you know?
Say are very powerful. She
nah.
really needs.
Y'all are reading Bao completely wrong. Bao is confident. She is funny. She is secure. All that good stuff. But Bao also swings from chandeliers when she's having sex. She probably owns a swing or 7. And she can really get angry and put a foot up your okay? So this whole like, yeah, she's sweet. Just as far over there she goes just as far this way. So listen, y'all can front like y'all know Bao all you want, but I know. That's gonna be very interesting how Mirla is so like, I'm not going for a kiss, and Gil is like, yes. Also, I can already tell that some people might not like Mirla, but let me say, she seems very mature and just like, I know what I want. I'm going to be okay. A man in my life does not define my life. It's okay. Which could be a problem for this experiment, right? Because we want you to stick it out. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad quality to have. When Rachel was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to lose myself, if I'll be okay. She was like, girl, you're going to be fine. This one, she was like, look, this is what I want to do. And that's it. Like, that's okay. We just have to make sure that Mirla also compromises in this relationship. These two are going to be very interesting because Mirla is very sure. Gil is very sure. I just don't think they're sure about the same things. Like, does Mirla take compromise as being submissive and it's like having a negative connotation? Does Gil even compromise at all? Like, that's the big question. Look at how we laughed about Michaela like having just done something, and then we got on Chris for just, oh, you know what, I'm not even gonna talk about it. All right, wedding dress shopping, guys. Michaela, let's not do these braids anymore, okay? Does a blue tux make you think wedding, or does it make you think business? Because I love to see a man in a blue tux. If you guys have been following me for some time, you know I say that often. But I don't really think of that being the groom.
You compliment that dress. Yes, absolutely.
Come on, Mom. You better say that. Not the dress compliments you. You compliment the dress. Listen, if you come to my wedding dress fitting thingamajig and you don't say that, one, I'm gonna know you ain't watched this. Friends. Michaela, we rooting for you, sis. I love that little conversation they had. Second side of that, are they Zetas? Did anybody notice the blue, the white, and the pearl? No? Okay. You know I'm always trying to put somebody on this show in a sorority, right?
People have their process and what they're used to. What if I'm not, the height that she wants, or the body build that she wants, or the skin color that she wants?
Is that short? Zach, you're an attractive young man. You know what I did notice? Usually the shorter guy goes to stand next to someone who's the second shortest. And I was looking and I was like, look at Jose standing next to Zach when they were at the bar. But I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, maybe Jose is not as short as I thought. But maybe Zach is shorter than I thought. But don't let that interfere in your love, sir. Johnny, why are you trying to suit jacket on with a hoodie? I love that he said red is a lucky color in the Asian culture, so that's why he chose the jacket. It looks good too. Now, husband, don't do that, okay? Okay, we like Bao, but I feel like there's some performative humor. Maybe it's like I'm nervous and I'm trying to look a certain way on camera. I want everybody to love me or like me type humor. Bao, you don't gotta go this hard. We like you naturally. I can't imagine she's actually this silly. I feel like there's maybe it's nervous. You know how people have a nervous laughter? I think Bao has a nervous humor. Okay, yes, we are doing the Bachelor and Bachelorette parties, and I'm excited to see Michaela. Thank you, Married at First Sight, for putting these strippers on stage away from these men, because we don't need what we had last season. Oh, Gil is already lit. Is this what strip clubs are like in Texas? Like, why are these girls just dancing in crop tops and Daisy Dukes? Like, that was my outfit today. Am I a stripper? Men in Texas, y'all should just go to Washington Heights. Like, it's the same shit. The girls are getting down. Mila, come on. Why are you so stush? Why are you acting like this? Mila has to take some time to actually enjoy the process. This isn't just about you living happily ever after with someone. You have to go through the process too. What's going on? It's like Gil is lit. Yeah, Jose just said he has 256 questions. Remember I was talking about Ryan last season probably had all these questions laid out so that when he got in front of the camera, he knew, what to say, unlike our boy Henry, who had no questions to ask. 256 is the other extreme, okay? You're wildin'. Can we naturally find out answers to questions as conversations come up? I know that's a crazy concept. Zach is so sweet, and it's people like Gil who ruin these good men's minds. Also, I hope you're not performing for television, Zach, but you cried in front of your mama, and that was very expected, so maybe not. You can already tell that Gil wants to treat him like his little brother. Bye. Jose, we need you in the middle. Someone, Johnny, stop this. Yeah, Zach is not gonna like his wife, cursing or talking about sex on national television. I doubt he's one of those people who even is okay with you talking about it on camera. Well, maybe because you have to, but even with your friends, not publicly. And real quick, I'm not saying one is right or one is wrong, that you should do it or you shouldn't. You should do whatever you want, okay? But as for Zach and his house, I think he doesn't like it. So Johnny wants to know when to tell her he wants her to be clingy. I don't think it's gonna be an issue for Bao anyway, because she 150% has a knife in her purse, ready to cut whoever looks at Johnny sideways. But is he saying he wants her to be clingy, but he won't be clingy? Because that's some ego stuff again. Nah, that's security. That's security. That's right. Okay. But now, can we tackle what the actual issue is? What's the problem, Johnny? Because it sounds like you want someone who's clingy. That sounds like a solution to a problem. So let's address the problem and figure out some other solutions, okay? Because the real problem, here it is. Your mama never hugged you. Your daddy left. You have issues and you need security knowing that somebody is there with you and they're going to be there with you every single step of the way. You are afraid to give your all because you're worried that they're going to leave you or that they don't love you or they won't show you affection, which you really need because you haven't gotten it from your mama. And you're fearing rejection. So yes, a clingy person can help to give you all of those answers. But that's not the only thing that someone who has those issues can do, right? Oh, you need to know that I'm into you? Let me tell you, let me show you, let me express this in so many different ways. Oh, I know you need to hear or see it. Words of affirmation constantly coming at you. Oh, you need to feel this like clingy type shit to know that I'm on you, on your body all day. I don't have to be clingy to solve the problem that you have. Clingy is one way to solve that. But if that doesn't work for Bao, you guys can find a solution to the actual problem. Dr. V, we're gonna look for you for this. I hope y'all were listening in to the conversation that Bao had with her roommate, because it's a great way to understand why people prefer or like same race, religion, ethnicity, gender, whatever it is that they have a preference for. It's not because you dislike another group of others. It is because you want that shared experience, right? And even if it's not a shared experience, you want the person to actually understand you and empathize with it versus like, oh, I saw on TV how they treat people like this, or oh, I saw in a movie how refugees make, you know what I'm saying? Like those kind of things where you can't even fathom is tough in a inter whatever relationship. So she wants that ease. She doesn't want to have to explain. And I think that's okay. I don't like this. Mirla is stuck on the physical traits that she needed and asked for. She wants everything that she asked for in this person that the experts find for her. Girl, you could go online dating, list out those physical attributes and find a man who fits those. But you want more than that. It's not just about the physical. You're going to spend all your hours finding that 20% of the 80-20. You're not going to be happy. What's around Zach's neck? All right, so real talk. Am I the only one who looks at Johnny's lips and perfect teeth every time he talks and smiles? Is it just me? Does he just look good? And that's Bao, I would like to formally apologize. If you two are still together, I am probably going to exploit your husband. It's a wedding day. Oh, that cake is gorgeous. Bao's mom just said, I was, wondering like, why would you do this? You're so gorgeous. You have so many options. But you needed a show like this to pick it for you because no one is good enough for you. Johnny in that red jacket. So good. Oh, Bao, you look so pretty. She looks like a bride.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that her brothers have the red thing in there? Bao, the cape just topped it off. Wedding gifts. I love this part. I'm glad they brought this back. Why is Bao reading Johnny's letter as if it was illegible? Why was that so tough for me? I feel like I'm dumb. Bao, relax. How crazy is it that Bao's emotions and her demeanor changed so quickly when she found out he spoke about sports? She was so into this moment. She found one thing that wasn't on her list and she has already decided, oh, this isn't it. So now everything else, the rapping, how he writes, what he's put in the picture frames, everything is now becoming an issue. This is quintessential self-sabotaging. Johnny just tried to do some sports shit with his friends. It's very clear that they never saw Remember the Titans. Val, you better get downstairs. I'm not playing with you. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous how you're acting right now. Go downstairs. I hate that she's just not into this moment now. Look at Johnny's face.
I know him.
She knows.
I think he knows me. Oh my
They know each
God,
other?
It's Johnny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Another I know you. Was he not on the list? Val was not pleased.
You look very handsome.
Thank you.
Oh, this took a turn. I mean, did they go to summer camp together? Yo, the officiant, big ups. You know what's so great is that Bao, as she was hearing what her friends and family said about her, she was like looking down, looking away, and I was like, oh, no eye contact. Now, listening to what or who Johnny is, she is straight in there. Welcome back, Bao. Just joy.
You'll have empty.
Me.
I hereby give
As Bao is shaking.
I found my.
Listen, Bao said, I'm going to memorize this poem, and I might hold the paper, but I don't really need it. It's just going to be there for safety. But she was still so nervous. Are we kissing?
And wife. Johnny, you may kiss your bride.
Yeah.
She didn't say no. Oh, I'm going to cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure.
My pleasure. One down. Like officially one down. We didn't have to wait. Y'all did it right this year. Thank you. I am in love. You know what's really crazy is that the floor at Bao and Johnny's wedding, I'm not sure if it's everyone, probably is, says it's you. Like, oh, it's you, Johnny. Bao, I know you. They're Vietnamese. I was totally wrong. Now that they say that, yes, I can see it. But wait, I love that they were presidents of each of the groups in their schools. Like, that's already a shared experience. That means you guys are both leaders. Oh, I love this. I live for this, y'all. I also live for the photographer's nails. Come through, sis.
Okay with grabbing your
Bao. Bao, you ain't paint your nails for your wedding day? I'm gonna let that go, sis. Don't let this happen again, okay?
Wherever you feel comfortable.
I'm ready to bust it open. Johnny, you are a player. Johnny, when I tell y'all about your whole face, how that shit in college? I never thought about that for men, but yes, Johnny.
Does like sports, but he can dig deep when need be. I know that much of him.
Oh yeah, Bao. Oh, now that you've seen the good boy Johnny, now you like, oh, he can like sports. It's cool. That is a fact for anyone who's ever done online dating. You guys know sometimes there'll be a picture that pops up and you like, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to swipe left or right. I'm going to close my app. Hope that when I come back, a whole new person is there. And it'd be the worst shit when you like swipe one more time and it's like, damn, they're going to maybe again. Now I can't do anything. Now do you like shut down? You know what? This is God telling me time is up. But you got to keep these maybes JIC. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me, retweet, repost. I really should probably save this because I'm going to say it every single episode. Guys, I just feel like I can sleep peacefully now. Like, everyone's perfect couple is perfect.